Good afternoon. Thursday, December 5th, we're going to do 8.4. We're going to start on page 418. Before you go there, you need to read about El Capitan and the 3,000-foot vertical rock and the fastest time. Read this, press play when you're ready, and turn to page 418. On page 418, it says two climbers want to attempt to break the record by climbing El Capitan in 2 hours and 30 minutes. If these climbers are to reach their goal, on average, how fast in feet per minute will they have to climb? Well, let's look back a page. How tall is the climbing here? How many feet?
3,000 feet.
All right, so we can put 3,000 feet, and then they want to do it in 2.5 hours. So how many minutes is that? All right, well, 2 hours, 1 hour has 60. 60 times 2 is 120. And then we would do plus 30, so 120 plus 30.
150.
So we could put 150 minutes under here. Then we could simplify to figure out how many minutes or how many feet per minute. Do that now. All right, so we would divide that. We would get 20 feet a minute. So they would have to climb up 20 feet a minute. And then on average, about how fast in feet per minute did the record holders do it in? We have to look back at this again, and they did it in 2 hours, 43 minutes, and yes, 33 seconds. So we would go back here, and we could put 3,000 over how fast they did it. So 2 times 60 minutes is
120.
good, 120. And then we'll have, they did it in 2 hours, 43 minutes. So we'll add 43 minutes. So we have 120 plus 43 minutes plus 33 seconds. So we'll do 33 over 60 for that. And then we'll divide. So add all that up, find a denominator, and then divide to figure out how fast these fast people were going. Do that now and press play when you're ready. Okay, so we should get about 18.34 feet per minute, so they were climbing pretty fast. And now, in order to beat it, we're going to try to do 20 feet per minute. So let's read down further. You want to watch the climbers attempt to break the record. On the morning of the climb, you arrive at 11:30. When you arrive, they are exactly halfway to the top. How many feet high are the climbers? Okay, half of 3,000 is, or half of 30 is 15, add 2 zeros, 1,500 feet high. Assuming they are climbing at the average rate needed, how many feet up the cliff will the climbers be? In 2 more minutes, we would have to take the 1,500 that they're already supposed to be at because it's halfway, and then these guys are going to do it super fast to beat the fastest people, so they're going to do 20 feet per minute, so 20 times 2 is 40, and 40 plus 1,500.
1,540.
In 2 more minutes, the climbers will be 1,540 feet up the cliff. All right, let's try B, C, and number 5 and 6 and 7, and press play when you're ready. Do that now. Press pause, press play when you're ready. Go ahead and check over your answers and make sure they're similar to mine. Number 5, the 2 quantities that are changing are the time and the height up the cliff. Which quantities depend on each other? Well, the height depends upon the time. Number 7, an independent variable and a dependent variable. So independent is the time in minutes since 11:30, and dependent variable h is the height above the ground in feet. All right, for homework, I want you to try to fill out the chart here on number 8. And then I want you to do numbers 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then you can stop. Bring those, and we will check over them tomorrow. If you want to double check your chart, you can see my chart below. And have a good night.